Ew. Greetings, family, and welcome to another episode of Ask Dr. Mumbi. My name is Dr. Mumbi.seraki. How you doing? How's everything going? I really do pray, family, that you are well in all your ways and that you're moving into living life very much on your own terms. I've decided to, to just flip it up a bit and not use the main couch that I usually use. I've received a lot of emails and, curiosities about prophets and seers, after the video I did on We Are in the Age of the Prophets and the Seers. About people who, want consultations and all that stuff and asking about, can I recommend a good prophet and all this stuff. And, because we are also in the same age of self-sovereignty, I thought I'd just clarify one or two things, family. At any given time, your life has an infinite number of potentials of what can manifest next. We are creators of our experience. And we create those experiences with the thoughts and aspirations and the dreams that we're having. Not just now, because you see, there's been a delay. But this was a paradise that was created for us to come and to think of something and to live out that experience. But when the world was hijacked, all of that changed, family. All of that changed. And our minds became so warped and time was stretched out and slowed down. So it's like now, family, the life I'm living now is the life I was imagining and envisioning maybe 5 years ago. 5 years ago, I used to dream of living by the beach in a nice house with my own dog, with my own little vegetable garden. And having become aware of that, family, that I manifested this, but I also manifested it from a place of unhealedness, if you want to say it. So instead of manifesting a completely soft life, I manifested where I couldn't believe that I could just live like this. I had to do some work. I had to do this. So that is something now I am removing from my manifestations. Because I'm starting to realize, like, all these things, Babylon tries to get us stuck in a loop, where it's a loop of an illusion. Whether the illusion is you have to work very hard to become a baller, which we all know is now a lie. But that was the lie that was maintained for so long. But back to the seers. When you go to a seer or a prophet, family, or even when you get a vision about your own life, it's not set in stone that is what is going to happen to you. But it's a strong indication. And the reason a lot of prophecies come true is because people are so set in their ways and they're so stuck, like, this is the truth. I believe this, which means I'm living in this lie, I'm living in that lie, I'm living in this lie. And so when I look at your life as a seer, it's like there's one main path that you're on because of all those thoughts, mentalities. And it becomes very clear to see where you'll be in 5 years, where you'll be in 10 years, who you'll marry, because I start to see your timeline. And your timeline is what you are manifesting. It's what you've projected forward into the future for yourself. Oh, I wish I could do this. Oh, I wish I could do that. Oh, I wish I could travel here. There's so many times I said that and that projected into the future, and then I ended up living that. So when a prophet tells you You're going to marry this, you're going to get this, you're going to get that. It's based on what you're doing with your mind right now. Even when kings and queens had oracles, family, they would give them potentials based on what was happening. And it was through that information that they could change tactics. That's why we're told when you're manifesting something or when you're wanting something to come into your life, don't tell people. Or when you're working on a project, don't tell people, family, because they add their thoughts to your creation. The creation is not with your physical hands. The creation is with your mind and your heart. And any outcome you're told can be changed. You just have to get on a different perspective. Pay attention to different things. Because your life should not be predictable like that, family. On lower vibrational things. You honor the ancestors in the wind. So use all these things: tarot reading, prophecies, visiting a seer, getting visions and downloads and dreams for yourself, as what you're being shown is possible for you. That's how you should take it. And if you don't like it, start to change. Start to change what's happening in here. Because there's a lot of prophets who have warned people that death was approaching, that they saw an accident, or they said, don't go here because I see this happening, or don't go there because I see that happening. There are many leaders who have been saved from different assassination attempts, etc., because their oracle warned them of that. And they were able to change that timeline. But even having your prophecy uttered to you changes your prophetic destiny. And at this point in time, family, when there's such a deep connection between the spiritual realm and the physical realm, you should be asking and praying and meditating and requesting the Great Spirit to show you how to see your future for yourself, to guide you in creating your paradise on earth, to guide you in writing your narrative. Because the age of going outside of ourselves is over, family. Because that path is so tricky. The new earth is all about you creating the reality you want. The manipulation is being exposed and removed. The external limitations, the false projections, all of that is falling away. So you should be asking your spiritual team, family, to give you the power we acknowledge the ancestors in the wind, to give you the power, family, to be sensitive and sophisticated enough mentally and emotionally to know what is coming up ahead for you, and to then tweak it a little bit this way or that way. And don't make it a habit, family, to seek outsiders, especially on a very intimate level, to tell you what's going to happen in your future. Instead, ask for spirit. And the way spirit starts to give you the power to see your own future is they start dropping symbols. So that's why, like shamans, we're aware of every single thing that's going on, family. Anything that happens is a sign for us. We acknowledge the ancestors in the wind. So move with your ancestors and start to see this world as a reflection of your mind and your heart. There are some of us, okay, but we're shamans and stuff, family, where everything is connected. Everything is connected. We're seeing angel numbers. Every day I leave my house, family, I'll see a 222, and I'll see a 777, and I'll see a 444. Numbers are the language of the universe. I'm just giving you an example. Every day, 222 is my number, 777 is my number. And then I'll see other numbers, but everything, I'm so aligned here. I'm completely online. So I'm always getting symbols and signs. Because we are not alone. Our spiritual team is right here. And we're learning how to communicate so that we can become prophets of our own lives and prophets of our own destinies. Tuko pamoja.